I want y'all to check out this video about the history of the medical field and how capitalism has ruined the medical field in America and predominantly all over the world in capitalist controlled places, countries. So let's watch this video and then we'll get into uh, the truth behind what's going on with capitalism in the medical field.
Around the same time that John D. Rockefeller seized U.S. media, he also hijacked U.S. medicine. When it was discovered that drugs could be produced from petroleum, America's top oil mogul ordered his army of propagandists to invert reality accordingly. Medicines used for thousands of years were suddenly classified as alternative, while the new, petroleum-based, highly addictive, and patentable drugs were declared the gold standard. After buying the German pharmaceutical company that manufactured chemicals of war for Adolf Hitler, Rockefeller leveraged his political influence by pressing Congress to declare natural healing modalities unscientific quackery. Rockefeller then took control of the American Medical Association and began offering massive grants to top medical schools under the mandate that only his approved curriculum be taught. Any mention of the healing powers of herbs, plants, and diet was erased from most medical textbooks. Doctors and professors who objected to Rockefeller's plan were crucified by the media, removed from the AMA, and stripped of their license to teach and practice medicine. Those who dared to speak out were arrested and jailed. When evidence began to emerge that petroleum-based medicines were causing cancer, Mr. Rockefeller founded the American Cancer Society, through which he suppressed that information. John D. Rockefeller is duly credited as the founder of the pharmaceutical industry, and the reason that medical error is currently the third leading cause of death in America. This is not an indictment against doctors. More than anyone, they are under the stranglehold of the single largest lobbying power in Washington. Every year, the pharmaceutical industry spends at least twice the amount as big oil to influence laws, policies, and public perception. Thanks to Mr. Rockefeller, the architect of American monopolies, no industry has more power over our lives than Big Pharma.
So we just watched this video. Now everything on this video is public knowledge. You don't have to just believe for face value. You don't have to debate over it. You can go to your local library. You can take any book that deals with medicine in the early 1900s. You can go and get books on how the body itself operates, how the human body operates. Nothing is secret. Nothing is nothing, and it's free. We're talking about free knowledge. You can go any library. You can Google. There are books that you can download, a PDF, or medical college grade books. That even talks about how the body itself works. So you ain't got to take them for face value. Ain't nobody this ain't a belief system type thing where do you have faith and do you believe what was just on the video of face value? You don't have to do that. You really don't have to do that with anything. Everything is documented. It's just a point of us not being lazy, mentally lazy, and going to research. Now, to get into this video that we just watched, I mean, it's sad that most people, especially in America, believe that there is a higher level of humanity in any field, not just the medical field, in the legal field, in any field that goes over capitalism. Everything is capitalism in America. Everything is based on capitalism. They don't care nothing about humanity. They don't care nothing about us being a healthy and prosperous people as far as the general population of America's citizens and society. So that's why it's very important And I stress this for us black people, it's very important for us to have our own culture, for us to have our own healing systems. Like we had back when grandmama days, when granddaddy had these home remedies. Those home remedies were very, very deep if you understood where those home remedies come from and what purpose they serve. Cause they can hit you with some herbs, grandma and granddaddy, and you be back on point ASAP. We talking about 24 hours later. To where now you spend all this money on healthcare and you sick as hell forever. The best case scenario, you feel good certain days, but you taking all these pills, seeing these doctors, spending all this money on your healthcare, and you just sick as hell until you drop. So it's important for us to understand how the body works, and what is medicine. Because all medicine grows from the ground. Everything you need in your body to heal your body grows from the ground that you can find in your food without all the chemicals and stuff put in it. All natural, but it's up to us to have that common sense level to say, man, let me study my body. Let me see how this thing works. Let me be careful what I put in my body. Let me be careful what I put in my children's body, my loved one's body. You know what I'm saying? That's our choice. And that's the level that we must get on, especially as black people in America. All right, one.